Hello and welcome back to FTB Interactions. Now the goal for today is going to be setting up this Photonuclear Fission Chamber. Yeah, that's the name. And it looks like it's going to be quite expensive. Though actually I've been rounding up most of the requirements in between episodes. Especially testing the powered emerald crystals. Because I need 3 blocks of it. And this took an ages to make. So I don't give like ages of time. I had to wait 20 minutes for my mallet to replenish and then make 8 more, so it took quite a bit of time to make. But at least now I have them, so I can just stuff them in the compressor here. So obviously the Photonuclear Fission Chamber itself is gonna create a lot of steam. And in order to make that steam into power, you're gonna need to use these large steam turbines. And I think I need 5 of these in total. So in order to craft up the steel turbine casings that this steam turbine needs, I'll need some magnesium and blue steel frames. Now, unfortunately, this is not the same blue steel as the LV cables over here, but it's this thing, which is rose gold, brass, steel, black steel. Yes, not fun. At least magnesium is gonna be fairly easy because it's just now we smelt the recipe. And let's gonna make some blue steel. So I'm missing some steel dust and brass. So let's get like, I don't know, 50 steel dust and 50 brass dust. Oh, I've messed up that recipe. Yes, there's like a bunch of recipes that you can use on copper dust or annealed copper dust. And sometimes I've actually used annealed copper dust. Yeah, this should be the proper recipe. There we go, let's fix that. Alright, so let's craft up some blue steel dust now. 16. Is that gonna be enough? For one of these frames I need 3 plates and 5 rods. Yeah, it's probably not gonna be enough. But I guess let's make some black steel. At least this is fairly easy. You know, just to be safe, maybe I'm just gonna make like 2 stacks of this. Alright, 2 stacks should be enough for now. So let's start this thing here. And these guys don't need to be cooled down, right? Yeah, they don't. Okay. Now another part that I'm actually gonna need for these steam turbines is going to be a couple of LUV components. So I'm gonna need some of these rotor holders. So actually there's 3 versions of this rotor holder. There's the AT one, the LUV one, and the max one. And honestly, I have absolutely no idea what these do. But I thought, why not just make the LUV one? So I already have the materials for it. So we're gonna have to craft some LUV machine holes. It's gonna need some vanadium gallium cables. And the casing is gonna need chrome plates. I believe I've actually increased the level limit here. Okay, so it shouldn't be that difficult, hopefully. Not difficult, more expensive. Also, in between episodes, I actually expand this guy out to fill out the whole space because soon I'm gonna have to add some more pattern storage here. So I thought, why not just expand him out, and it should be easy to just go in here with the staff traveling and add some more pattern providers to crafting compressors. So I'm also gonna need vanadium carrying cables, and I think this also needs silicon rubber. That it does. By the way, I've just been taking a look at the recipes, and even though I thought I didn't actually need this styrene butadiene rubber, I think that's how it's pronounced, may actually need to be used because I think there's some assembly line recipes. The conveyor modules need this, specifically this rubber, and I don't think they work with silicon. Yeah, these don't have one recipe. So I have to make some of this. And same, I'm also gonna need the styrene for the wetwares, which is made using benzene. I said to actually restart this distillation tower over here because it's been sitting inactive for quite a while. Unfortunately, it looks like it's filled up already. So I add the phenol over here to the fluid filter into the trash can. Then I'm gonna remove it so the phenol doesn't get voided out. Alright, so I've added all the recipes in for the UV machine holes. Now I think I'm gonna need 10 of these. So let's see if I can make some. And what do I actually need to finish up the quest here? Just some chrome ingots. Alright, grab a machine hole from my system. I complete the quest and get me more chrome dust. Also, I crashed up the puppet between episodes, so now I can get the reward, which is great. 32 tungsten steel ingots, a lot of anneal copper wire, some rotor, some rings, some rubber bars, great stuff all around. So, to craft the rotor holder, I'm also gonna need chrome gears. Do I actually have a recipe for these? Just to remember making some. Nope. What one? A recipe addition later. I should be able to request 5 of these. Now for this, I'm also gonna need 716 XC thermal cooperate wire. So I'm not exactly sure how much a stack of this actually makes. So I'm gonna give it a go. Let's see. I think it makes, should make one. No, makes. So a stack makes 4 of these wires. So I'm gonna be making 5 of them. So 5 times 7, 35. Alright, so while I'm waiting for some more yttrium barren cooperate to cook up, some of my blue steel should be done by now. And realistically, it should allow me to make these things, the steel turbine casings. So let me just go ahead and add all the recipes. Okay, I've added all the recipes in. So I'm not exactly certain how much I'll need, so just make 50 for now. Right, I create everything. So just click start. And another thing that I can look into making is gonna be this, the vacuum fluid temp output hash. Now obviously because this thing makes over 67 buckets of steam at a time, I'm gonna need a fluid output hash that can hold that much steam. And the only one that can do that is the vacuum fluid output hash, because the huge one can only hold 64,000 millibuckets. This can hold way more. So in order to make this, I'm gonna need the input hatch first, some olivine plates, and some tungsten steel cell, which is gonna be some rings, and then tungsten steel plate. So I currently have some olivine filtering through the ore processing system right now. It's probably gonna take it quite a while to go through the whole buffer though, because I'm still processing up a lot of ruby ore. Yeah, and these I had 3 more safety machines here, but there's still one emeralds. I made a lot of emeralds in between episodes. So yeah, I guess I'm still waiting for all that stuff to filter through. I'm actually curious why. I definitely threw olive wine through here. Oh yes, I haven't filtered through yet. So can't convert this, so it goes in this chest. So yeah, I'll keep an eye on this, maybe skip the queue a little bit, or to make some olive wine. Alright, so another thing that these Large Steam Turbines are gonna need is the rotor. And originally I decided to make these terrestrial turbine rotors. However, I actually misread the recipe here. I thought it said 3 turbine blades, but it's actually 8. And the problem is that each turbine blade requires a bit more than 5 terrestrial. So for a single turbine, I'm gonna need 40 terrestrial. Considering that I'm gonna need 5, I'm gonna need to make a lot. So I already made 2 of these, but I think for the last 3, I'm actually gonna use Osmium turbines, which still have 100% rotor efficiency, but they have less durability. But overall, I think it's better since I do have automated Osmium, so should be fine. Maybe I'll increase the levometer to 256. That kind of would have been weak. Just been increasing the levometers once I realized that I need more of a thing. For example, I increased the Yttrium barium cuprate to 512 just a little bit ago. Okay, so while I'm waiting for other stuff to craft up, let me quickly set up a chemical reactor over here. This chemical reactor is gonna produce uranium hexafluoride, so it's gonna need some uranium 235 as well as hydrofluoric acid. So I probably don't have uranium in here. So let's add it like that. And I believe I already have hydrofluoric here. Yep. Okay, so it's all a matter of pouring the cables in. There we go. So let's filter in uranium 235 and hydrofluoric acid. And there we go. That should make some uranium hexafluoride, which I'm gonna just output into this tank. It's gonna be the fluid. And give it a fluid storage plus. And have some dense cables. Setting up right now. Should be done. So just run them over here. And there we go. That should do it. Once this actually gets channel, there we go. So I'm not exactly sure how much of this stuff is actually used. You only need 1 milk bucket for the steam to produce. So I hope this lasts me a while. Alright, finally after many hours of crafting, I think I finally have everything I need for this. So let me bring it over here. I made a little space for it. Also while I was waiting, I think you can see it over there. I've made up another Lucerne ritual. So at least I was hoping these guys would spawn. Let's hope it's just a worldly thing. The cool thing with the Wax Infused Quiver is at least the arrows don't fall. Oh, you know what? Oh, it's because it gets characters. No, yes. Okay, wait. 1 sec. Alright. Some Lucovent cloud. That should make a rain shield. There we go. Like there was a time where it didn't rain on this world for a very long time. And now suddenly it's raining literally every day. Regardless though, at least that should work now. If I go away to the commodity spawn, now I shouldn't be seeing it. Yup. Alright, that's nice. So at least I can build in peace over here. I have those guys constantly being annoying. Alright, so first things first, let's start building the Photonuclear chamber. So it's gonna go right here. So these 3 blocks on the bottom have to be stable titanium, and this in the middle is a controller. After that, the more stable titanium. I believe that's all around, right? Pretty much. Also, this is the fluid input. So these are inputs, okay? Kind of strange. So there's an input here, an input here, and the vacuum fluid output else over here. Then connecting these two is another titanium. Now there's 2 laser acceptors on top here. So some titanium pipe casing at the corners here. I think it's just 3 tall. Now some powered magnetic crystals in blue here. Some structural glass. Like on cold box over here. Then another layer of structural glass. Alright, and the final part should be to put the blueprint in the machine controller. And hopefully it works. Unfortunately, I think there's gonna be some on top of this. Or not. I think the Gillette Creatium usually are still on top. Okay, but now I'm not done yet since I still have to make the turbines. So I'm gonna try to make them pretty much all the same. So I think it's just gonna be turbine casings here on the bottom. Then the rotor holder here. Some more turbine casings like this. Actually, this bit too big. So an UV energy output edge here, an input and output edge over here. I think I'll place the output edges over here and the input over here. The top is just gonna be more steel turbine casing. Alright, and that should form the multi-block. Now it's time to make 4 more of these. And there we go, that's 5 Large Steam Turbines. So now I have to give them their routers. So I just add the terrestrial ones on the bottom. And the terrestrial ones are gonna last like 10 times longer than the osmium ones. So we'll see, hopefully they don't just run out in like an hour. I don't think so. These guys usually don't use all that much durability. I'm thinking of adding the water input down here. So I think I'll make a little square here of water. Not entirely sure how to make a infinite water source. Here I'm just wasting all my water at this point. Okay, that took a lot more water than I thought. So I prepared some aqueous accumulators, and hopefully these are gonna be enough. If not, I have a backup plan in the form of some electric pumps up there. But I guess this is free, so no reason not to die. So all these guys are getting water. Now I think I'll get some ender fluid conduits. Get the tank. And then place the tank here in the middle. And set the extraction on all these guys. So hopefully there should be enough water input for this. Now I'll get a piece of fluid laser relay. These things are really cool because they transfer infinite amounts of fluids. So perfect for this. So let's place one on the side here and another one over there. And now I think I have to click this with the compass to only out of adjacent box. This one. And this is only enter. And after that I just have to connect them up with the wrench and it should work. Yep, there we go. Next up, I guess let me add the laser in. I think just one single laser, even though this has two acceptors, I think one laser works just fine. Yeah, because already just in one tick it's got like 30,000 kilojoules. What am I saying? 30k kilojoule. Goddamn. Basically, it's got a lot of power. It just only needs like 2k, I think. Yeah, 2k kilojoule. Why is it so hard? Goddamn. Okay, 2 kilojoules for every recipe. So I think one laser can support it. Alright, then the last thing is gonna be to give it some uranium hexafluoride. So thankfully I actually have this cable here. It's kind of just a semi-temporary cable. I just placed it around here. Now that I'm not having the program, so I'm just tearing everything in that building in the middle here. This one. So I might move this at some point. So let me go grab myself uranium hexafluoride for the quest. And I'm thinking just kind of just run the cable down here. And thank God I won't have to test here because that noise from the accumulators is gonna drive me mad. So I can just drop the fluid interface here. Now, can I throw the uranium hexafluoride in there? Now you can see it's already did a couple of recipes. I filled up on steam over here. So let's add some hexafluoride in here. And then connect this up to the fluid conduit. Alright, so that should keep the input full of uranium hexafluoride. Now, I think we can do a little buffer tank here because I've seen in some videos. Oh, why I'm typing uranium here. I've seen in, I think, a threefold video that apparently it kind of has a problem with the perf strikes here. So I'm just kind of at the quad tank over here. And let me give this a couple of fluid laser relays. So only out of adjacent box into adjacent box. And there you go. So that should eventually fill up on steam. Look at that. Yeah, it does definitely have issues with keeping up with water. Though I do think these guys do actually produce water in the output hatches, so maybe I'll add those as well. Though I guess that means I'll have to make some more lasers then. Let me just make like 10 more. Actually, like, let's make 6 more. Because these are quite expensive. They require tungsten and atomic cowboy, which takes a long time. I guess now is a good time to actually do the cabling on the back here. Because once I start this up, there's no going back. So, I made some terrestrial cables. And if I'm not mistaken, each one of these makes like 10,000 EU. So these cables that can transfer 4 amps of LUV power should work just fine. Considering I'm making just under 2 amps, I think. Right, yeah. So I actually took a look, and apparently it doesn't even need CU for this. Is that really the case? Huh. Yeah, I guess so. If I put in the network, I wonder if it's gonna work. Alright, so let me add the lasers for the output. It's the output, right? Yep. So get leave only out. Then connect these up with the wrench. Yeah, so it just has to be part of the same network. You don't need to be all connected to the output here. Unfortunately, there's no way to hide these lasers. So I'm actually gonna run a backup here because I can remember there being some kind of crash issue with these guys. If they were adjacent or something. Something to that effect. So put this into input and into output. Let's see. Okay. So this is running. And yeah, now I can check the rotor durability. Yeah, apparently it does cause in problem. Okay, so let's end the rest. And collect them only once. Right, and that should do it. Now these should be running in theory. Now it's just 4 points. Getting stuff. There's a way to set the priority, right? Let's say -1. Oh no, I guess I do need CU for this. Yeah, let me just make one real quick. I think this is the first LUV CU I'm gonna make, so it's gonna require a circuit, right? Yep. So it's gonna be the crystal assembly. So it doesn't look that complex. I think I already have everything here. So all I gotta do is just throw the recipe in the assembler. And that should do it. So I'm gonna need some vanadium gallium wire. Request crystal assembly. Think about that. I can unlock the LUVH in this chapter now. Alright, my crystal assembly is ready. So the quest should give me some extras. So let's make some 4x vanadium gallium cable. And all of that should make a 4 amp CU. There we go. Place it over here. And now this should work. And hopefully the buffer size here is gonna be fine. Now as you can see, these guys are flicking a bit. But it's not really a problem because the RPM is still climbing. I think I'm pretty much at the limit here. I think if I disable this one at the top, then I'm not gonna have any problems. At least I'm not gonna have any problems with water. Now the only thing is, how much uranium am I using? I have about 9,000. Alright, looks like these guys are running stable. Yeah, the RPM is still increasing, which is good. Let's take this guys max out to about 10,000 EU per tick. So I think I'm gonna grab a storage monitor, which I should have in my outcast here. And maybe just add up here. And assuming I have channels over here now. Yeah, no problem. And I'm gonna give this guy some uranium. And it's just gonna tell me how much uranium I have in the system. Because I think that's gonna be my bottleneck for power generation. Let's see, do I have an interesting facade here? Oh. Alright, there's the facade. There we go, now it looks much nicer. Alright, so now that I'm producing stable LUVT power, or if I was stable, what? Okay, maybe I do need some extra laser energy. Then let's just stop there so I'm not avoiding stuff. Okay, so I think I'm gonna make one of these laser amplifiers. Just let me make an energy crystal and a diamond lens, because this caused recipe issues in the past. So this should work in theory. Let's throw it in here. Also added a bunch more pallet providers up there, so it shouldn't cause a problem for now. So I'm gonna need to make 3 more lasers and a laser amplifier. So I'm missing some lithium batteries. Okay, I'll go make those up and then I'll be back in a sec. Okay, so some lasers have been acquired. So let's drop the amplifier here. And then put a laser here, one over here. and one over there. Now, in theory, if I give all these guys... Wait, I also forgot that I have to add one at the top here. No. You have to be really precise with these guys. So, if I give all these guys power, it should all basically combine the laser energy in the amplifier and throw it on here. So hopefully it shouldn't cause a problem. Let's see. Let's turn these guys back on. Only out the radiation box and put the laser on here. Now let's see. Now theoretically if this is working, I should see a decrease in laser energy power. Yeah, it looks like it's increasing even when this thing is working. This thing is working, right? Yep, and it's still increasing. Okay, now I actually have working steam power. So unfortunately it's gonna take some time for these guys to spin back up. But this shouldn't be a problem now. Right? Yep. And we're not having any problems with water production. Nice, everything is working fine. Okay then, and I guess in the meantime I'm waiting for these guys to spin back up to full speed. As you can see, it says it needs 6,900 RPM. So I think I'm gonna start upgrading some of my machines over here to be IV, because honestly there are some very slow parts over here. I'm looking at you. It does seem like there are some things filtering through here. Still gonna take a while though. So let me make some IV sifting machines. And yeah, nothing new about these guys. So let's just throw them in over here, request 4 of them. And if I'm not missing anything... Oh, I also forgot that as a reward for this quest, getting the uranium hexafluoride, I get some more uranium ore. So I could probably just throw it through ore processing. Should get me a decent amount more uranium to 35. Alright, now it's time for these guys to get replaced. Now in theory, I should be able to just place a flux point over here. I don't want to see if this at least works. So if I just use a flux point, does that give the static machine power? Oh, it does. Interesting. Okay, that should speed up the sifting here. And let's take a look at this. So actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make another network. Maybe name it IV Plus, like this. And I guess I'll give it this color because it's mostly white. Because to be honest, I want the other network to be like my kind of stable network, because eventually this is going to stop. I don't know when it's gonna stop, but it's gonna happen. Alright, so they can see the network statistics over here. So just those 4 machines are doing 65,000 RF per tick. And I think that's pretty much the entirety of my base. Even less than. So now the power requirements are getting serious. I think the next thing there's gonna get an upgrade is either these centrifuges or the macerators. And I think it's gonna be these macerators. So I believe they actually get called pulverizers. No? So what are they actually called? A bledomatic. Okay. And that's gonna require gonna be a downgrading head. Okay. That's good. There's also a tungsten grinding head. And I was feeling that these guys are gonna need some. But I guess not. So I'll go upgrade those guys as well. Alright. And bledomatic number 4. Let's throw this guy back in. And now this is a serious power upgrade. I don't think that. I wonder if these centrifuges are gonna get filled up now. Maybe. I'll say it depends on the ore. Because some ore centrifuges, some not. Alright, so I'm happy with the progress that I've done this episode, so I guess now it's time to start looking at the future. And take the first thing is going to be the assembly line. So the assembly line is pretty complicated. There's a lot of different machine casings and stuff. There's the assembly machine casing, the great machine casing, the solid steel machine casing, and to be honest, I don't even know like where's supposed to be up here. Like, cause all these are energy hatches, so maybe it's the steel. Hopefully, should be solid steel machine casing. So, anyways, looking at things, the assembly line itself, we're gonna need these assembler machine casings, which are gonna need a bunch of circuits as well as tungsten steel frames. So the other part is gonna be the great machine casings, which are gonna need steel frames and the solid steel. And I think both of these are gonna need steel frames. What the hell are these, like decorative box? These are extremely expensive. Well, that's GregTech for you. And I think most of the assembly line recipes are gonna require LUV power, I think. Yeah, it's LUV at least. No, there are some ZPM and UV recipes here. So I need to make a energy input hatch at LUV tier. And I think, and obviously there's reinforced gas. Oh, and this assembly line casing. Let's take a look at that. So that's just more steel and tungsten steel frames. And some robot arms, of course. And now I did go along the bottom here. And it's gonna need reinforced gas, but I think I made this already. So all along the bottom here, you need input buses, and I think this has to be UAV specifically. I don't think it can be anything else. And the output bus can be anything though. But I don't think that's gonna be an issue because I think there's only ever one output. Yep. Alright, so I guess I'll get to start on making these for the next episode where I'll make the assembly line. But at least I think for this episode I've seriously reached my goal of making nuclear power. So let's make the next goal be the assembly line. And since I've achieved all my goals for this episode, it's time to end it. So, thank you for watching. See you in the next one. Bye bye.